Yeah, they're firing at something else. Oh, it's a fucking weirdo. It's a weirdo. They're firing at a weirdo. Hello there, great person. Welcome back to Let's Watch the Expanse. Today we're at episode 6, Paradigm Shift. I did take some break from the show after last time. I almost broke my glasses. They're fine, as you can see, so everything's well. Yeah, so today I will shortly talk about Miller's pet nuke, which was something people brought up in the comments. So people said like, yeah, it doesn't weigh anything, but it still has mass. Though I would actually assume it doesn't have a lot of mass. Like the nuke Miller did not have a lot of mass because they were on a centrifugal system. So they were turning. So if it had lots of mass, it would just have dragged Miller off because he didn't have mag boot. So it can't weigh more than 100 kilogram. So it's not that bad, you know. So it's pretty light. Anyway, I wanted to point that out. But other than that, yeah, let's just see what today has in store for us. Rip Miller, I guess, fell into Venus. What a chat. Like, that was, like, he had an awesome storyline. If this is really the end of him, it's a really awesome storyline. The actor nailed it. Very, very fun stuff. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the episode now. And also, do not forget to check out my web novel. Volume 1 is done, so you can just binge read Volume 1 or like the first book of my series for free in the pinned comment. I would love for you to give it a try. Support me personally a bit. It's my passion project, so take a look if you like it, comment, rate, and yeah, I would very much appreciate if you took some time to do that. But other than that, we'll just go into the episode. Let's see if we get devastated again, and here we go. Let's have some pain.
Doch ich frag mich, wer wir sind.
Okay, so we do start in the Martian Congressional Republic, the MCR, which I did not know that was the abbreviation for that. Subtitles are English, brilliant, so we'll just go. Mars is pretty colonized already, though. Are we going to see the Martian government? We didn't see that yet. Oh, is that the past? United Nations, yeah. Wow, okay. Wow, awesome.
We were ready to govern ourselves and start a new
Yes.
of old Mother Earth.
Really? That's interesting.
A fusion drive engineer. My wife
Okay.
yacht for me to tinker around with instead.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting much, maybe 4% better.
Okay. Who the frick are you? I like that the Martian lore.
Pre-flight check.
Oh, the voice control doesn't work? Really? That's interesting.
So I turned the damn
That shouldn't be a problem knowing what we know nowadays about AI and stuff. It should have AI which do not have these problems. Well, that's cool, man.
Yes, is history.
Why is the rest history? What are you gonna do?
See what you can do.
So he's creating the drive. Oh, that's really fucking cool. Wow, he might have killed himself with that had it been too much acceleration, by the way. Ooh, wow, that's really fucking fast. Oh, he's the Epstein drive dude.
Everything.
Wow.
Is that Arrows?
He's called Janos. Janos is the two-faced god. I know, I will talk about the Martian stuff in a moment. So Janos is the two-faced god of, I think, Roman mythology? Greek? I think it's like US is Roman, so I guess Roman. And I always tell my students, don't do a Janos lesson in physics. Which means don't do two things at once in a physics lesson because you will get mixed up. So one physics lesson, one goal, one aim, one thing to develop in the students. Anyway, so we did have Epstein. It's funny that they always are like Epstein, but AI is German, it's I, so Epstein. Solomon Epstein. Solomon is, of course, the king of wisdom. I think in Christian and Jewish mythology or history, like I think he existed. So Solomon was the wise king, and he Epstein. I don't know. It's like just like nowadays. I do think that's connotated quite negatively and deservedly so. But like Epstein is probably a play on Einstein, but I don't know why it would be a play. Like Ep doesn't mean anything in German, really. Yeah. So they had normal propulsion systems. So they colonized Mars without the Epstein drive, which is a very big revelation. That's interesting. And he just boosted it. So did he develop a new drive or a new way to so the fusion drive was already there and he just powered it up. I mean, fusion reactors are already being built. There's the running joke of it's going to be ready in 20 years, and they say that like 60 years, and that's the running joke. And there is a bit of truth, unfortunately, to it. But like fusion technology is one of the biggest things we could have. Like if we get that done, like we will have many problems solved. And I would argue we will probably go to a civilization level 1 almost on the Kardashev scale. So that would be awesome. I mean, you have got 2 fusion principles, the tokamak and the stellarator, that I know currently are hybrids there. And they are all basically magnetic coils making plasma levitate, igniting it, and basically building a mini sun. And yeah. Anyway, so Janos, the consensus is that Aero was a test, yeah?
Zero-inertia drive.
A zero-inertia drive. What is it? Wow, what?
Like a massive relativistic field generator.
Okay. So we do have 2 technical terms here. I will just stop here. Normally, I would want to play the sayings out, but this is physics. So a relativistic field generator is basically probably something that counters inertia somehow. Like inertia is that like something wants to stay in its movement state. So like if something is traveling at 50 miles an hour, it wants to stay like that. And if you put a force on it, it will just change, but like there will be a counterforce. That's basically inertia. And inertia dampening is a sci-fi technology that makes it so you don't feel inertia. So you basically can fly around in a spaceship and you don't even recognize where you're turning in the best case.
Or some other bunch of science words you string.
Yeah. It's just stringing words together. That's true.
Clearly the greatest technological leap since the Epstein drive.
I mean, is it though? Oh, we've got a new person. I think.
Conclusively tilt the balance of power.
It's not a weapon though. But wow, that was a burn.
Closest to Eros than anyone. They might have more.
Yeah.
Along with Red Johnson and the Martian government.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah.
Survey vessel and are refitting it with our best sensors and probes.
Yeah. So, but we know that it did distort space-time, the molecule, so...
There, we'll find it. We'll be on our way to Venus in a week.
But can you even land on Venus? It's almost impossible.
Understood, sir.
Yeah, like, landing on Venus should be impossible.
Board on 121 missiles.
Okay.
Has been
interesting.
in short order.
So, Rocinante. Man, I love the trail.
But I just wanted to let you know that I'm okay.
Oh, he calls his mom. That's so awesome though, man.
People on this ship, my friends.
Will he be scarred mentally because he killed innocent civilians though, that were helping, you know?
I hope you get to meet them someday.
That'd be awesome, yeah. Oh, that's so cool, man.
And mom and dad. And mom and dad.
Yeah, why is he focused on that one mom? That's interesting. Why is he focused on this one in particular? That's a good question. Is that his prime mom, so to speak? I mean, I think she's his biological mother, but
Heroes coming at you with no way to stop it.
yeah, you are heroes if they know. Yeah.
No, there's still time for that.
There will be an aftermath, but they're not basically heroes if people get the message that they did it.
How it works. Sooner or later.
I hope you won't, because it's really dangerous.
Some genetic toolkit.
But what is it then? Yeah.
A sample.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right, they have a sample. Oh, God. Yeah.
You told me you trusted us to do the right thing.
Yeah, that's true. I would destroy it probably as well, because they are now at a Cold War again, I guess. So, I don't know. But it's, yeah. Of course he knew. Of course he knew.
I think part of him never left that terrible little room where we found you.
Yeah, that was where he died. Yeah. He wanted to save people. He wanted to do good in the end, and he did.
It was ordered
Yes.
to your deaths.
Yeah, but that's what a commander does sometimes, you know. No.
I don't want to be the one who says who lives.
But you already did. You killed many civilians already, mate.
You are the captain of this ship.
Are you not going to discuss that with her, that you killed innocent doctors? Anyway.
The operations of this vessel and the morale
Yes, what are you going to do?
that Naomi and I
Oh, I mean, I like that.
sleeping together.
I love Amos is like, okay.
We got out of Eros.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. So they're not that betrayed. Alex is almost laughing. I love it. I love it. Did they bet on it?
I told you. Arrow.
That's so funny, man. I knew they bet on that. That's actually really funny. Oh, that's so cool.
What the hell was that?
That's funny, man. That's really fun. That's really fun.
Me and Naomi being together isn't an issue for you.
I mean, why would it be? Yeah, she's not romantic. That never, like, yeah.
Where she let me.
That's funny, man. He's so... like, that delivery was perfect. I'd let her. I mean, why not? Yeah.
Hey, Chief. You guys.
What do you want to talk about? Your maneuver?
This is all the telemetry of the nukes the UN launched.
Yeah.
Except
Did they abort them?
kept on going.
But where did they go? That's so weird.
Where are they now?
That's the million-dollar question.
Oh, that's really dangerous. 30 nukes.
Right?
Are they gonna rain down somewhere?
And systems, and somehow 30 of them didn't get.
Yeah, that is pretty suspicious. That's so suspicious. Where are they going? Can't you... I mean, can't you, like, by the curvature of their flight path, can't you calculate where they go? Shouldn't you be able to do that? I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there they are. Where are they going? Oh, and they're course correcting. Okay. Oh, they're just catching them. Why are they catching them with a net? So that's why they have the nets. Oh, we go back. That's so cool.
Roof 100 times better than anyone had even
That is really awesome.
breakthrough. And that was the whole point.
Foggy, yeah.
Harder for me to breathe or talk.
Can't you slow down? Yeah. Oh, that's a problem. He can't move because he's pressed into the seat so much.
Not that talking would have made any.
Yeah. Yeah, he has to, man. Holy shit.
Getting hard to even move.
That's awesome, man. That's like adrenaline. Oh shit. That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah. Holy fuck.
Goes on too long.
Yeah. Didn't he just say that? It's just acceleration. Yeah. Yeah. Holy fuck, man. That was scary. Like, he was pressed in. So it's basically like he's like, from his point of view, he's pressed into the seat. But he's not pressed into the seat. He's basically like his body is accelerated a lot faster than his arm. So it's just relatively like it's the. I mean, we talked about this before, but it's like if you are accelerated, you can't differentiate between gravity from a planet or being accelerated. It's exactly the same thing. And you would be like, and I love this example that they did here, like where he put the hand in front and he couldn't. Because you would normally be like, yeah, but the gravity, the G is only affecting his back because that's pressing into the chair. No, everything. It's the same thing. If you are staying on a 4G planet or if you're accelerating with 4G, it's exactly the same thing. You cannot differentiate that. You can't. It's the principle of relativity. And I loved how they did that. Not gonna lie, it was fucking awesome. Like that he couldn't put his arm in front. Because it like the gravity is also affecting his arm. It's just a relative description here.
How is June?
So my new character friend, who are you exactly? Dr. Irbuduki or something?
For quite some time.
I guess he's hiding on Luna because people want to assassinate her.
Those days are gone.
Oh, so they dated, okay.
Opinion. You barely said a word.
But he looked... Yeah. Yeah.
This is not a time to keep these things here.
Yeah, tell her. Why not?
Problem is that he lacks imagination.
Unlikely for scientists. Scientists are one of the most creative people on the planet, all of them. You cannot be a scientist without being creative. You can't. Like, no chance, especially in physics. Like if you want to be a physicist, you have to be extremely creative. So, I don't know. How did he... Yeah.
Politicians, in that regard.
Okay, so I will comment on that as well, but yeah.
Mars, which Mars believes was unleashed by us.
Yeah, that is very interesting.
I never doubted that for a moment.
That is funny.
Anus thinks that means there's a new
Yeah, but...
technology they've been pursuing utterly unsuccessfully.
Yeah, it might be, but...
Technology in a biohazard zone.
Yeah, that's stupid. That is stupid, yeah.
In some way we can't yet fully understand.
I like him, he's good. Yeah.
Eve Eros was infected by an entirely new order of technology.
Yeah. Bio-nanites, I think. I mean, he is right, but that's pretty radical, yeah.
I have a file with 900 pages.
Yes.
Contingency plans for war.
But you don't have one for war with another species.
If they develop an unexpected new...
Do you have anything for aliens, though?
It's 3 pages.
Oh, they do have it. That's good.
Step 1. Find God.
Oh, that's scary. Ooh, that's really scary.
Pull the strings and get me on that ship.
How would you survive the temperatures, though?
Channel to everything we find unfiltered.
He is scary, though. He might be a wild card. Yeah, he is really... Oh, God. He is actually scary. I think he's one of the scariest characters yet. He's really scary, man. I love the actor. The actor does a very good job, and scientist that wants to discover life. So first of all, Janos. Let's talk about Janos. Janos is like, if he's a science communicator, yeah, they are often not like some of them are very good physicists in the day and then they stop, but science communicators often dump down stuff incorrectly. Like I sometimes do as well, you know, the channel. Like I do have my errors, obviously, but that's how science communication works. But yeah, there are some scientists, even though they're really creative, they are indeed stuck in their ways. Like string theorists are very stuck in their ways. Quantum loop gravity people are very stuck in their ways. Like they just want their idea to be right. And often science is disregarded. Not in the papers, but in public discussions and in discussions. And that's actually sad. But it was always that way. You cannot get biases out of science. You cannot. There is the myth of the objective science. No. Like, you can gather data with a somewhat replicatable method, but you cannot have an unbiased analysis of data because you have an interpretation, and the interpretation is always biased. Always biased. Science is biased. Always. And we try to minimize it, and that is what, in principle at least, some people don't, which I would criticize. But in principle in science, you try to reduce the biases. They're never zero, though, and it's very important. I love the fact that it's like, if there's an alien life, what am I supposed to do? Step one, find God. That's if there's alien life, and they find us, they have interstellar travel, you don't have interstellar travel, they're likely a type 2 civilization or higher, so you're fucked. If they are in any way, they will likely change humanity into something you will not recognize in 1,000 years. And then again, perhaps it's good, perhaps it's bad, who knows, but they will change. And worst case, they will annihilate. So I love that. That's awesome. So they docked at the, oh, I love that. That's so cool. So they all know. That's actually really cool. Let's fucking go. I mean, some of the extras are a bit they're doing a very weird job, but yeah.
With his final words.
Oh, he's preaching. Diogo. Oh, Miller.
You must continue to fight for the
That's so sad, though. I hope Diogo's in a lot more of the show. He's one of my favorite characters. Miller's become a martyr. Wow.
Things out, but the Mormons don't think like that.
Yeah, they're pissed.
Against the Tycho Corporation and myself.
But isn't the Nauvoo just intact? But it's intact. It's just floating around somewhere, I think.
These are
Oh, there are the missiles here.
busters.
Oh.
Designed to evade the best defense.
What is a planet buster? Busting the planet or cities?
Missiles could be retargeted and sent right back at the inners.
Yeah.
Or anyone else.
So that's why they had the net. I know they used the net for asteroid mining, I know, but it's weird to have a net.
Doesn't seem to be bothering you. Why is that?
Because he did it? Oh, that's actually really fucking awesome.
Ensure our techs were able to lock out some of the abort code.
Wow, that's actually really fucking badass. At least they've got some leverage now.
And ore ships.
We could use some help removing the countermeasures.
Oh my god, they've got all them on Tycho.
Nothing. Sometimes that's
Yeah,
the best
just
plan.
have them. I think that's clever.
For his first strike.
Yeah.
They're good for a lot of things.
But leverage. Yeah, bargaining, deterrence, that's awesome. You have them. You're like, yeah, perhaps I've just fired nukes at you, so better piss off. That's the first time the belts actually have real leverage. That's awesome, story-wise.
That is alien technology that we barely comprehend.
Yeah, but some people already grasp that, yeah.
Information. We need to keep.
But like, Alien First Contact, do you think... Not gonna lie, let's do a quiz, because that's a new YouTube feature. I hope we get more engagement. Share the video, like it, all the good stuff. But do you think First Contact with aliens would be what do you say, kept secret by a government or not, if they could? What do you think? I really would say they probably would. I think they would probably keep it secret if they knew, so who knows?
And whenever that happens, Belter's always.
Yeah, so the Belters have to protect themselves, yeah. I like that. I like that plan. Like it's dangerous, but yeah.
Vibrating underneath you, about to shake herself apart.
Are they like that extra here? She's like, gonna eat you out. Or whatever.
Everything goes dim.
But doesn't he have a family on Earth? I don't know.
Pure instinct, no time to think. Because if you...
That's really well acted by him, though. That's really cool.
Yeah, like what?
Okay, so at least he has some fun.
And recycle.
Go back for the cockatool.
Okay, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh.
Hold on there, partner. Whoa! Better back off and settle down.
Oh. Aren't they gonna protect him here? Yeah. Oh, Amos is protecting him. Amos just kicks the shit out of him. Yeah, I mean, do it, Amos. Don't mess with his friend. Like, I'm on Amos's side. That's the language he chose, so he got it back.
You okay?
I like that. I mean, he's a bar, of course. Oh, and he just takes her.
To enjoy yourself.
Man, Amos, what the fuck, man? He's just coming and kicking the shit out of him. I mean, the other dude had it coming, not gonna lie. I'm against violence, but... So what are they gonna talk about? About the missiles? Probably.
Would have thought that was pretty clear by now.
Yeah, really?
Straight with you since the first time I approached you.
Not really. You were quite sneaky, but you were quite of a good ally, so...
Understand paranoia is the natural state of mind first.
Yeah, that's true.
You cut thrusts for nearly 5 hours.
Then he knows, yeah. He knows.
And poking through our nav logs.
Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is. He's not an idiot. Everyone would do that. But he's open with them. He tells them.
Kill a friend of Miller's. They needed some time to work.
That's a good excuse, though.
Which means that it's none of your goddamn...
Interesting, yeah.
You know, we're on the same team.
I am really unsure, though, yeah.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, only humanity, I guess.
It's a beautiful dream, son.
Yeah.
And I hope
it will never come true.
you have to pick a side.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that was very good dialogue. I like Fred Johnson, a fuckton, man. He's more sensible here than Holden, I would argue, but not by much. Not by much. So, and I like how Holden's actor is like not taking shit here. I do think, though, that there will never be peace between humans. I don't think that is possible. You know, because that's how, like, there are just some personality traits. Like, okay, so this is a very complicated thing, and I don't know probably enough about it, but I know some stuff about it. So if you just go by big 5 personality traits, which are in big parts biologically rooted, so they're not socially constructed, they're in big parts, not so, like not purely, but in big parts, they are biologically rooted in your brain, in your DNA, arguably, but definitely in your brain. And so if you procreate, there will be a normal distribution of these traits on average. And you cannot change that. I mean, you can with bioengineering, but I will get to that later. But if you don't, like, let's assume you can't change it. So you will always have people that are psychopaths, that are egoists, that are murderers, that are greedy. Those things are in line with some personality profiles that are just naturally occurring. So they will always be there. And then we do have the thing that human cultures, they basically, from the way I see cultures are, I would define, and I don't know the official definition, it's probably better than mine, but the definition of a culture I have in my mind, how I would do it, from experience, not from knowledge. Like, that was a bit weirdly phrased, but you know what I mean, perhaps. I would define a culture as people who adhere to the same set of values that they believe in to be the successful ones for advancing society and civilization. And it might not be explicitly that, but implicitly it's that. We've got many different tribes, and I know cultures are bigger and more complex and all that stuff, but let's assume we have different cultures and they all try to figure out whose way is the best to survive. To have enough resources, to have enough people surviving, arguably to have enough children, like just to make the species prolonged more. It's weirdly phrased again, but you know what I mean. And basically, Earth is the battleground of these from an evolutionary perspective. So we are not in a biological evolution stage. Currently, we're in a social evolution stage. and this is probably dumbed down a bit by me, or like not dumbed down, like I'm too dumb, but like it's a rough description of what's happening. But that's basically, I think, what's happening. And there are people, so there are basically two sets of cultures, I would say, that I could imagine. There are more aggression-oriented ones, and and those are mainly in the past, I would argue. For example, we've got people sacrificing newborns to volcano gods. Like, those were cultures, but they didn't work out. Nowadays, for a long time, we thought the community-like culture, like the love culture, like love your neighbor and stuff, which is in part Christian, in part Jewish, in part, I don't know, a Buddhist. Like, there's a more nurturing aspect of cultural spirits. And yes, religions are a part of that. And religions are basically ancient embodiments of these ideas of what does our culture mean? What rules do we have? And depending on the religion, they will more closely or loosely followed. But that's basically what that is. So a culture's values are ingrained in the religion, at least they were. And nowadays, I would say perhaps there are different things, like there are subcultures, like, for example, what you choose to eat is a subculture, or what you think the political system should be as a subculture, and they overlap, and there are different dimensions. But like, basically, that's all ideas that people think are right, and by that they mean that's the best thing to go forward with. And these things are mediated, and we know that from studies in biology. So different cultural ideas in part are based on biological factors. It's not social, so they will appear. So even if we assume we found one culture that would be all-encompassing in Earth, and let's say even on Mars and in the Belt, there's one big culture, and they believe in the same thing, they will still shatter and fragment, because there are different ideas, different interpretations coming up, because it's just too many people. Like in a tribe, it might work, but if there's a certain amount of people who ascribe to a culture, the culture will be ill-defined and fragment, because there are different approaches again. And from an evolutionary standpoint, that has to be. It has to be. We can't because sometimes one culture might be right, sometimes another one. For example, and I'm making up stuff here, let's assume there will be a sudden ice age. The culture that might be cannibalizing people might survive and others might not. And it's something where nowadays we would be like, that's really fucking disgusting. We're not going to do that. That is unholy, perhaps even, or unhygienic, or just wrong. But it might be that those people that do it will suddenly, that culture, if there is a culture like that, they will survive and others starve. For example, that is a very constructed example, I know, and it's an extreme one and a very unlikely to happen one, but it's to illustrate my point, So we need to have different ideas, because we don't know where the world is going to shift towards. Climate change, ice age, hot age, super volcano erupting, meteorite hitting, whatever the fuck may happen, like a sudden virus. Like, there are ideas that will have to be tested against these scenarios, and not one idea can succeed in all. So it's important that we have different cultures. And like this monoculture idea, I think that is really, really not a perspective that is like supported by any evidence of the literature whatsoever, I think. If you know other stuff, let me know. I'm interested in that. But as far as I know, no. So that's the thing about these things. And so that's why this dream of a unified culture is basically, if we had that, we would die as a species likely. And I mean, there are even people nowadays saying we have a culture war. That's what they mean, I think, by that. I'm unsure. I haven't read a lot into it because I don't have time for that shit. And I've got enough on my plate as it is. But like, that's what I think of when I hear this phrase. And it's probably not what people mean by it. I know that. But so that's how I see this dream of unity. It's like, no. That's, for example, why I also think communism can't work. Because that's also a similar idea. Like, for example, like I can tell you, when I was younger, I loved these ideas of everyone being together, helping each other, helping the people that don't earn as much, or something, like redistributing stuff. But that assumes everyone is A, a good person, and B, you are a good person to judge who is a good person. Because like that's the first step. Like if you think you could decide how to redistribute stuff, I think you should be careful. I thought that. When I was like a shithead and like 16, 17, 18, I was a shithead. I was like, it's easy. Who gets it? Who earns it? Just help everyone. There would be disaster. And so that's the first problem you have. Like, if you think you're a good person, yeah, by some metrics you might really be. And I do hope you are a good person and you strive to be, at least like I try to strive to be a good person. I know I'm not, and I wouldn't dare decide who gets what. And that's the first problem. The second problem is even if you somehow manage to do it, there are corrupt shitheads that will be biologically produced, and they will just fuck it up and take it over, and like you have got new camps. Very easy like that. Happened every time. And let's get to the second point, which is the bioengineering. So let's assume you eradicate those biomarkers. You don't have this. You create a docile, compassionate society that can do no wrong. You might get fucked in the A by aliens, for example, immediately. Or you might get fucked in the A by things where it is not the best way to survive. And then you die. It's more likely then, because you don't have the other option anymore. Like you reduce one of your options against nature and the catastrophe of the world. You know what I mean? So anyway, that was a long tangent, but I've thought about that quite some time. And that might have been stupid. Like, it's just what I thought about. Like, and I know some stuff from literature, like the biological parts and stuff and psychology parts, but that's how I see it. And I'm sure other people see it differently. I know that it's just like, I've thought about it quite some time. And I do think that it is at least a reasonable start to discuss, though I would probably never hear a discussion on that anyway. Oh, we're back, and the dude who's probably gonna get just dead.
My fuel was gonna last for weeks.
Oh. Where are you gonna go? He's at 300,000 miles per second. Is that almost speed of light? Wait.
Which I have to say was...
Yeah, no way. 336,000 miles per second. Let me actually calculate what that is in kilometer per hour. I think it's divided by times 3.6. I always forget. No, that's even wrong. I don't know what miles are anyway. Okay, so if I'm not brain farting, because this was a really long week, but this is miles per second, so it would be 500,000 kilometers per second, which is double the speed of light almost. What the fuck? That is probably an error. Like, there's probably one digit is wrong here, anyway.
Aside from the fact that I'd be dead long before then.
How quick is he? He should, like, that's so weird. A new message. How is he getting a message here? From whom?
Even though I couldn't talk, Katie would realize that I was in trouble.
Yeah. Oh no. Wow, that must be so hard. He can still move though. Like, shouldn't that, like, how can he hold that up? I don't know how he can hold that up. If he can hold this up, this is a mass. This is accelerated. So this is, I don't know. I mean, it's 4 times as heavy. No, it probably easily holds that up. I think it was 4G.
Chance.
Wait a moment. If he's constantly accelerated by 4G, is it 4G? Perhaps I saw that as well. If it's just 4G, easily he could reach that, by the way. It's a bit like he would be 4 times as heavy, but it's only 4 times. Like, just do it very quickly. With adrenaline, you should be able to do it. Like, and he can still move and is not dead, so. Exterior hull heat, propulsion. Okay, we don't have that. Yeah, you're fucked. So what happens now? Didn't think this would happen with him, though. This is awesome.
I blew it.
Wow, he's already fucking... Is he dying? Did he die? Okay, wait. Okay. I was just thinking, like, there is dust here. Are those stars? Perhaps he's really going... Like, you cannot go past the speed of light with a propulsion system like this, so I don't know what the fuck they're doing here, but... Yeah, we will probably find out. But like the lore, it's a bit weird. Yeah, we've got mass, radius, lambda is a wavelength most of the time. QMH. This is thermodynamics. I don't know why it's here. Some thermodynamic calculations. This is definitely astromechanics. Oh, he's still doing his shit, yeah. And there's a difference in particles and dot. So... Oh, he's gonna go back in this fucking thing. Why is he allowed to do that? Are they monitoring him? Oh, he probably finds the one they have left behind. Or is he listening into outer space? Yeah, they monitor him because they're not fucking idiots. That's good. Fred Johnson, that's very good.
I think we should let people know about Miller and Julie Mao.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Just about them, a belter, and an earth.
Yeah, that might ignite some good beliefs.
Themselves to save the cradle of humanity.
Yeah, a belter saving himself for humanity is something they really need to eat.
Love story might help cool things down.
Yeah, but they are a love story. It's basically Romeo and Juliet in a way, not really, but I like that. They will spread anyway. Like, Diogo will spread the Miller story anyway, so better, like, mellow it out before it gets really nasty, because Diogo's version will probably incite some violence, I think. Potentially. Like, Diogo's doing dangerous stuff with Miller's stories, so they probably better should ease it out. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Anyway.
Information out of Kodazar's head to figure out how it works.
Yeah. That's probably what he wants to do.
Or so he claims.
Yeah, we don't know what Fred wants. He seems to be an okay person. Like, he seemed to protect people. Like, he did stuff to protect people. We saw that, and they didn't, I think.
What?
I mean, just burn it.
Do any of the bad stuff.
They nuked Phoebe.
Yeah, they did nuke Phoebe.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about, as usual.
I like that he's still on Mars's side a bit.
With that shit.
Yeah, the scientists could, but the people paying the scientists don't, so don't do that.
If any side believes they have a strategic advantage by using...
Yeah. Yeah. It's the trigger. If there's a trigger, they will pull it.
The only way to prevent...
I would destroy it as well. I would destroy that. Yeah.
Remaining sample in the system.
Yeah, that's a good question, though, but you might. I think they have the only one.
Protomolecule samples aren't easy to come by.
Yeah, was it found on Eros? I don't remember. Oh no, Phoebe was the original source. Yeah, okay. Perhaps it's on another moon or something, though.
To getting rid of it once and for all.
We should kill it, drive into the...
Yeah, thanks, Amos. I would do that as well. I know it's leverage and stuff, but it's just too dangerous.
Way.
Yeah. Though the thing is, if it appears again, they can't control who has it now. So here they can control who has it. At least they can control who has it. If it should appear again, they cannot control who has it anymore. So, and if they then destroyed it, oh. So where is it? Oh, yeah, they sent it to the sun. And is it a stealth rocket? I don't know. Also, something I just wanted to say, is that we did see a Earthrise photo from Artemis 2, and indeed Earth was pretty small, so I was right.
I'm right about this.
No, they will just, someone will catch that. And there it goes. Bye. Fuck you. No, it's not done. It's still flying. It will probably fly for a month or something, Yeah, that's not good though. So it stays there. Oh wow, she fucked him over. That's dark. That's dark. She fucked him over. She just faked that. Oh, we are back with him who's at the speed of light now, definitely. Somehow. But he has to get back, because they do have the Epstein drive.
It happens to us all.
Yeah, he's out of the solar system already, 1000%.
You, everyone we love.
Man, and me must be so afraid, holy shit.
Sustained high G burn, what usually kills you is a stroke.
Yeah. Blood vessels kill him here.
And lying there, on my deathbed.
That's so dark.
What happens next?
Yeah. He's at 3 million. Yeah, that's bullshit numbers.
They'd make her rich for the rest of her life.
Yeah, okay, I see.
Mars would be able to move outward.
Yeah.
It was the edge we needed to finally break free from Earth.
Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't think he would die. Is he dying? Wow, he just dies.
Everything.
Yeah, just dies, man. Just died. What the fuck? Didn't think he would die, not gonna lie. Oh, that's Jupiter. Why is he only at Jupiter? He should have been so much further out. Yeah, and the moon's too close again, but yeah. Ganymede. Okay, Ganymede has agricultural stations here. I mean, Jupiter's moons are probably the best thing to colonize, if I recall correctly. So this was also 137 years ago, I think. Or is it today again? Did they find it on Ganymede here? Why are they going towards those ding-dongs? So we're in the present again. I think. I'm so bad with faces behind masks. Is that Lawrence Fishburne? No.
You wanted action, Stickman.
Yeah, okay, it sounds so we're in the present. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was her, but I wasn't that sure.
Was our tech? Be nice to have something in our back pocket.
Yeah, that's true.
He's no human being is dumb enough to put you in charge, Hill.
That was actually pretty funny.
Everyone's jumpy enough as it is.
He looks a bit like Lawrence Fishburne here. I know his face is smaller, but...
Fine, back off, maintain 2 clicks minimum.
Yeah, okay.
Don't want to make the Blues nervous.
I love the surfers. Is it really just rock? I don't really know. It's probably just rock. But isn't there dust? I don't know. Oh yeah, they are, both of them. So Aaron, right, what the fuck are you gonna do now? Oh, okay, so they send out the story. I like that.
But it's quite clear now that he was involved with it.
Oh, is she gonna pressure him here? That's awesome.
So you really believe that he was trying to destroy the Earth? Is that...
No, he didn't do that. Yeah, he was just playing God.
No.
Yeah, he's a fucking dipshitty ass fuck. We know that. I just remembered there's a novel by Dürrenmatt, the physicist, is about technology that is too big to control and what's it gonna do. And it's a brilliant novel. It's, I think, 60 or 90 pages. It's a play. And there's a character called Solomon, and he's basically the one that like Solomon in that novel, he discovered the world formula. So the unified field theory. And it's likely that that theory, like it's in the Cold War, so Russia and the US, like the Soviet Union and US, they are fighting over it. And he tries to keep it away from them, but then in the end it ends with it getting out, I think. I don't want to spoil it, read it for yourself. And it is, like, it encapsulates the idea of technology is power. And if the line is, if something has been thought up once, it can be thought up again. So that's also the argument I would make. Like, it has been thought up, someone else will be thinking it up. So will you take the responsibility to try to make it right? Or will you gamble on someone else to think it up again and be an asshole about it? And yeah, and the Solomon dude that built the Epstein drive, he reminds me of that. I wonder if he is named after the Solomon in the Physicist of Dürrenmatt, or if it's Solomon from the Bible? Yeah.
I have no idea where he is.
Yeah, you shitty fuckface. Yeah.
To come in from the cold.
How am I supposed to do that?
Yeah, just call him.
And keep a semblance of the life he's always
Wow, that's actually a power move as well. I love their power moves. Aaron Wright's pretty fucked though. She must have the upper hand here without him understanding it, I think. Because otherwise she wouldn't be so smug.
Willing to cut him a deal?
Yes.
No.
Must understand what we're dealing with.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, she's basically telling him, yeah, for you as well. She just told him that, like that.
Many things are possible.
I like that she's basically telling him, yeah, you fucked up, but it's okay if you confess now. She's gonna fuck him over, though.
I can reach out to his family.
Yeah, he's pretending now. I love that.
Turn himself in.
I love that.
Good.
I love that. I love the subtext in the other Sorella.
I will rain hellfire down on them.
Interesting, yeah. I love the subtext with this.
The fucking hero who helped save Mother Earth.
Ooh, really?
Pierre Mao unleashed. Tell his children that...
That is... Oh.
Public servants are always looking for some...
That's interesting.
By the time they can pull the strings to force me out.
Wow.
The children, their children.
That's actually really...
Hunted and on the run for the rest of...
Yeah, she's basically... Yeah.
And every last one to the wall.
Holy shit.
Or you tell them that.
Ooh, she told it. Like, that was awesome subtext. Awesome acting as well. Awesome acting. Like, I love this. This is like the politics subtext. Yeah, like the way she looked at him like, fuck you, mate, you're an asshole. She knows. And he now knows, she knows. Okay. Yeah. That was really well done. I love the writing in this. Writing and performance was that it was absolutely godlike. Love the subtext, because obviously she tells him that, like, because she knows that he's in it. He knows she knows he's in it. So she's basically telling him, like, mate, if you fuck up, I am gonna fucking kill you and your family. Like, figuratively and potentially really. Really love that. Really love that. Though she makes herself, like, she painted a target on her back as well. She could be assassinated here. Though she would turn into martyr, so.
Hey, Alex.
Why did he say it like that?
Fixing the Martian flag.
Oh god, what's he doing?
It accurate. Demos ain't
What?
one anymore.
Oh man, that's actually pretty funny.
It makes me smile every time I walk past it.
Ah, he's triggering him. It's so funny.
Take a shot.
I think he wants him to punch him.
Is this your messed up way of telling me you're sorry?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. You don't even know why I'm mad at you.
that's actually pretty funny.
Your ass, and I made you look weak.
I love that, like, he realizes like, Amos wants him to punch, like, Amos wants to get punched by him so he feels better. I like that. Like, it's obvious. Yeah.
Follow, and ones you need to protect.
But so I'm
Really? And what's the one that lead?
pod where 25 people get blown to pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fight my own battles.
I like that. I like that. Their interactions are really fire. So, John, what are you doing here? Are you gonna catch the fucking protomolecule? What are you looking at?
Gyros first.
So gyros are the ones.
Cut power from the guidance systems.
Yeah, gyros are basically like they use angular momentum to stay to stay in plane.
Belters have to help each other.
And like to like the orientation of the rocket can be measured with that. It's basically what is it? A gyroscope is like a what's it called? A spinning top. Yeah. Will she tell her? I wouldn't tell her, but so they've got some tension as well. I like that. Will they be friends? Will they be lovers? I don't know. Epstein, yeah.
Stickman, this is Overwatch.
So where are they? Oh yeah.
Visual blackout for the next 48 minutes.
Yeah. That's, by the way, what happened to Artemis 2 as well. They had an hour of radio silence because of that. Because the planet is just in a way you can't send lasers and radio waves through the planet, so you've radio silence if you're on the other side. They will use that potentially. What is that? That's a drone.
And it's definitely unarmed.
Oh, but it could crash into you.
From one of the greenhouses.
Silver? Why do they need silver? No, that's suspicious. Something really fucked up's gonna happen here. What is gonna happen now? What? What's that? Gunfire, gunfire, why?
String movement on the UN line.
They are infighting.
6 Marines. About 2.
But they're not firing at you, are they firing at something else?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. That's awesome. Futuristic technology. Yeah. And they are confusing you. Awesome. Take cover, take cover. Cover, take cover. What the fuck, man? They're running at you. In open field, though, you could snap them, I think.
Stickman, are you under attack?
Yeah. You have to assume that Sutton. Oh, fuck off, man.
Signal. Sorry, we're still on blackout.
Yeah.
This visual now!
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, holy shit. They're starting to fire. Where are they firing at? Oh, they're fucking up Ganymede. What the fuck, man? Wow. Holy shit. Wow, it's just a space, but just fuck up everything. Wow, they destroy Ganymede. Attack on Mars? From Earth? Really? Yeah. I would like, don't do anything rash. Oh no. Holy shit. No, they're running away. I think they're running away. They fired first. Why would they fire to alert you to them? You're hot-headed here. You are like, don't do that. Don't do that. They fired first. They are obviously engaged in something. Yeah, they're firing at something else. Oh, it's a fucking weirdo. It's a fucking weirdo. They're firing at a fucking weirdo. What's the fucking weirdo? There's a fucking weirdo thing. Kill it. That's so weird. What is it? There's an alien thing running at them. I love it. It's a weirdo. I love that weirdo. Wow. But what's attacking? Are there aliens attacking now? Holy shit, man. So what happened? Oh no, he died. He just died. How did he die? I think it was just shrapnel, yeah. Holy fuck, man. Saturn Rip, man. What an awesome character he was. He was one of my favorite characters. I'm actually a bit sad now. Wow. Holy fuck, man. And now it's gonna rain down on Ganymede. It's gonna be pretty dangerous. So what was that fucker that ran at them? Wow, that's so dark, man. Look at the fucking blood. Wow. Looks like your training didn't do you any good. Holy fuck, man. That was yeah, it's a fucking thing that scratched them up. They couldn't shoot it down. Wow, that's like a horror movie. I love it. I absolutely fucking love this. This is such awesome stuff. We finally got a weirdo that's running around. I feel reminded of my starting days. You know, I started watching horror content on the channel. Videos are still up. 5 years ago, by the way. Channel just turned 5 years. Good that she survived. She knows that there's a weirdo out there now. Man, it just reminds me so much of the horror stuff I watch. I love horror stuff. So she's venting a bit of air. Really dangerous stuff. And there's just one drone. Well, look at the shrapnel. It's gonna rain on her. It's gonna accelerate. She's gonna be fucked here. Don't know how much gravity Ganymede has, but it's probably like 0.4 G, 0.3 G. I don't know. Oh, there's the weirdo. There's the weirdo. Oh god, that's the weirdo. That's the weirdo. Why is it not attacking her anymore? Or is it attacking her? It's a proto-molecule fuckface though. Oh god, what's it gonna do? Anyway. You love your cliffhangers, don't you? You fucking fuck show, you love your cliffhangers. I love them too. That was awesome. So, I don't 100% know what happened in the end. So we did have a weirdo. Loved the weirdo. It was a proto-molecule weirdo running at them, like clawing out on them. I don't know what happened in orbit. I think that Saturn was like, fuck, we have to attack, something is attacking here. So they just attacked Ganymede everywhere. No, it can't be because they protected Ganymede because Ganymede was Martian, I think. Or I think it was the joint of UN and Martian because they're territories. At least they somehow fired at everything, like, and somehow, like, so Sutton's dead. So what's her name? The woman on the ground, the badass woman on the ground, like the military, our great military leader, not hothead. Like, at least she survived. How's she gonna get out? Like, her visor's cracked, she's venting atmosphere, the weirdo is on her, hopefully doing weird stuff to her. And she doesn't have a ship. Also, does that really mean that the fucking Epstein dude just fucking died? Just fucking splashed into his seat in the end? Like, not splashed, but like just fucking died, bled out internally? That's sad. That's really sad. Anyway, this was an awesome episode again. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these reactions. Also, do not forget to check out my web novel, Volume 1's done, finished. You can read the whole book 1 for free in the pinned comment. Hope if you do, you rate it positively if you can. If you like it only though. And yeah, look into some fantasy horror for me. Yeah. Thanks for being here. And I will see you again in the next episode. Bye.